There are a plethora of pumpkin desserts to pick from, but come on, pumpkin cookies are one of the best. So we're calling on a Studio 5 chef to share his secrets, to give his chef's kiss to the humble pumpkin cookie, making your next batch the very best one yet. Chef Todd Leonard of UVU Culinary Arts is our teacher. Guess what? The man bakes. You bake?
I bake.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
You've never baked.
Never,
I don't
well,
think.
Not on
Studio 5.
Studio 5.
I was like, Todd's making cookies, I'm in. And here's the thing, we all have our go-to pumpkin recipe. You just say we could do it a little better.
I think keep what you have. Just step it up.
Step it up.
Step it up. For instance, this first one has marshmallows, cranberries, and white chocolate.
In it.
Yes.
In the batter.
Yes.
Ooh.
So you can't put too crazy things. Cranberries, borderline, and pumpkin is borderline together, to be honest, those flavors.
Because they're both
but
pretty
the white
strong.
chocolate and marshmallows kind of make it happen.
Okay.
So you meld all three together. So this is just the pumpkin cookie recipe base.
Uh-huh.
And I literally divided it into four, added marshmallows, cranberries, white chocolate to this one. This one, this little devil, is chocolate chip and Heath. And Heath and pumpkin actually eat really nice together.
I believe, yeah, absolutely.
That's tasty.
Okay.
I think caramel, anything with pumpkin is delicious.
Yes, sir.
So this one's caramel, chocolate chip, and macadamia nut.
Come on.
So, and the nuts really make it nice. And this one isn't, this recipe isn't in-your-face pumpkin. And so that's where we come back to the mixer. This last one, though, is just a classic. And I use big chocolate chunks and chocolate chips.
I was going to point out the size of the chocolate.
Yeah, so that's another little kiss, is step it up.
Yeah.
Step it up, like get a chunk.
Yeah.
Get a milk chocolate and a semi-sweet.
Chop up a bar.
Chop up a bar, sure,
okay,
whatever.
so you could just do add-ins, but also take us to the batter, take us to the base, because you do a few things extra there, too.
Yeah, so the batter, now you can change this up. Like a pumpkin cookie is scientific, but it's not like the end of the world, right?
Okay.
You can add a little more. You can adjust the recipe.
We don't have to white knuckle grip the paper.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, like I gotta follow the recipe. I always teach
Guilty.
the students at UVU, like, guys, read the recipe, follow it, but cook from here. Like, cook from your heart and expand and enjoy the simplicity of adding a pinch of cinnamon or a pinch of vanilla.
Okay.
So this recipe actually doesn't even ask for vanilla.
But you added it.
I like to add just a pinch, not a ton, not as much as I would for my regular chocolate chip cookie base, but just a little bit.
Okay.
And then the other thing is like, okay, well, what do I do for the cinnamon and nutmeg? Well, usually it's about a teaspoon to even up to a half a tablespoon for the nutmeg. I just put a pinch in, because I think nutmeg is kind of strong, so I leave it out. I didn't bring this pre-measured or nothing. I'm just gonna do it.
Just gonna
cinnamon,
feel from
though.
the heart.
Cinnamon, I do like the cinnamon note in my pumpkin cookies. So we're gonna go full tablespoon on that.
So you're just adding those layers of spice. Those.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one's kind of unique, and not every pumpkin cookie has this. This is ground ginger.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Kiss it up. Wow. So a little bit of ginger to that.
Okay.
Okay, and that gives you another little element of spice. I like brown sugar and white sugar. I love the combo instead of just all one. I do love that combo.
For the sweetness and the depth.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Exactly. Now I would cream that normally.
So validating when I try to speak a chef's language and he says exactly. Just feels good. A little depth.
Exactly.
I don't know what I'm saying. A little.
You're saying it perfectly. So I would normally cream that up and get it all delicious. But just to show you, like, this would work if you didn't. It would still work. It's just the texture changes. It's not going to be quite as light and fluffy, but it would still be delicious.
We got some pumpkin.
Pumpkin is so important. And make sure when you're doing it, like, this is 100% pumpkin, no additives. I just bought this from Macy's just to show. And this is 100% pumpkin. There's no additives or nothing. It's just pumpkin puree. And I know maybe a lot of us have some pumpkins in the garden or don't know what to do. And another thing you can substitute is I made but butternut squash cake last night.
You did not.
So instead of a pumpkin spice cake, I made butternut squash because I have it in my garden. So again, like, you can substitute those things out pretty easily. Squash, pumpkin, whatever it is, but it's the season for pumpkin. It's the season for all of those fun things to do, but that's important. So, and then 1 egg, which gives you that moisture. Add the pumpkin, and then baking soda, baking powder. Add all that in. Push go. Once you get all that in,
green light.
Let the KitchenAid work its magic.
Yes, sir.
And you're good to go. And that's as simple as the batter really can be.
All right. And do you mix in your additives or do you fold in?
Yeah. So right when the batter's made, that's when you want to just fold those ingredients in. And I really think it's cool to add some new things to your cookies.
Yes.
Like, just go to the store and just go to the bakery aisle and just listen. Say, who wants to party? And then all of a sudden, the whole shelf's jumping in your car.
Just stand there on aisle 6 with your hand over your ear and let people walk past and just wonder whatever's happening inside. That's hilarious. Okay, let's party. Other things we can do on top, inside, around.
Yeah, so here's our cranberry white chocolate cookie. And then if you wanted to put just a little bit more of the icing on.
So you're taking what's on the inside and putting it on top.
Yeah, garnishing.
Yeah.
So you just take a nice cream cheese icing, no problem. Sweeten it up however you want. I did put a little cinnamon and a little nutmeg in there as well.
Oh, yum.
And then this one will be kind of cool. Take a big old scoop of ice cream.
I like where you're going.
And put that right there.
Uh-huh.
And you can make these even thinner. And then put that one right there.
Come on.
And then we just smush.
Pass the knife and fork because that one's got to get in our mouth. But that's amazing.
Come on, that one's awesome.
That's so cool.
That's a really cool chef's kiss.
Mwah.
Pumpkin cookie ice cream sandwich.
Yes.
And again, you can use that with any of your flavor choices. You can use it with the heath, the macadamia. You can use it with the cranberry marshmallow white chocolate.
You've made this lots of doable and so much more delicious. I can't wait to try the marshmallow and white chocolate. That's what spoke to me. It said party. It said, yeah, let's party. Right there. Okay, this is one of many amazing recipes in what I have to say is the most gorgeous cookbook to grace my kitchen counter. Tell us more about this publication.
The J'adore happened about 2 years ago now, and it was a collaboration of the arts department at UVU and their students, and a collaboration of the culinary arts department. And they took all the photos and did all the cool photos.
It's amazing.
We did all the recipes, and it literally took us 3 years.
It's beautiful, and the recipes are great. I'm just planning an early Christmas idea. It can sit out on the table, on the counter. Of course, you can page through it and make recipes like these amazing pumpkin cookies. We'll share the recipe also on our website today. And where can we get more information about UVU Culinary Arts?
Just UVU, go to our website and explore. You know, if you for some reason want to go to Diesel Mechanics, come to Diesel Mechanics. But Culinary Arts is right there.
You can't say that. I'm nothing against the mechanics out there, but you can't say that when we have pumpkin chocolate chip in front of it.
Yeah, come to Culinary Arts. It's a heaven, and I know a lot of people have hidden passion for cooking, so it's a great place to be.
All right, Todd, super fun. Thank you so much. Putting his chef's kiss on our classic pumpkin chocolate chip.